Hello guys, how are you? So today we have task terminal history task, which is we have to find the user. In the first stage of task, we have to find the user that other than root. From the history script, can see that there is a other user other than root, which is called Kelly from this command. So the first answer to the first question is the Kali. So the second is which script did the attacker upload to the server? Okay, as we did some research and look for the patterns that what was has been uploaded or downloaded, you can find this comment with wget and is the attacker trying to download the fan sh script by wget software. The name of the script is fan.sh, and the third question is what tool did the attacker use to analyze network traffic? As we can see, the attacker used TCP dump for network analysis. As usually, we can use TCP dump for capturing the packets and sniffing the packets. So the answer is TCP dump. And the last question is what file extension was used to bypass these restrictions? As we can see in the last line of the code, the attacker is cleaned his own like malicious act by removing the x.html file, and from that we can see that the attacker used uh, PHTML extension for bypass the restriction because you can use PHTML if there is some restriction for other types of file extension. But if PHTML is allowed, you can execute some PHP comments. So that can be very dangerous. So that's all. Hello guys, how are you today? Today we're gonna start the first task, which is called script. Okay, the attacker is already modified and changed the code, but as a stock analyst, we have to know what was being modified. So this looks some usual script, but after we doing some research, we identified that this data hides something suspicious. Okay, let's do it. Let's check it. So as you can see, there is a reversal command, which the server gives its shell connection to this attacker's IP address by its own port. I think it's clear. So so we already knew that the script has modified, the data is modified, and it calls the injected code, which is malicious for the server. And the attacker used this data here by executing the data with bash and decoding it with base 64. Okay, this completely gives the remote access to the attackers. Um, After that, attacker can get remote access to the server, which is very dangerous. So what should we do here? We already realized that script has modified, changed, and did some malicious action. So we have to check is there any current like active connection between to that IP address and by our own port. We can check it by this comment, which is by netstat here, and using our port, the port which is used by attacker. And after that, we can like block the attacker's IP address by our firewall rules, which is with this command. And also we have to remove the change that has been done to our script, like remove the change from our script, making it as usual. Also, we have to check, is there any process which is related with bash? For that, we can use this comment. Also, we have to search some files that modified recently by its day and date. And after that, I can recommend some like mitigation plan for killing the process which is related by bin bash for this with this comment. And I also see some server logs, system logs, which is connected with MySQL dump. So that's all. Thank you.